Hello, everybody. Let's see. Let's
Hello
get
to everyone out there.
going. All right. I think we've got it. Hopefully, you guys can see both me and Phil Dykes, although it says Phil and Carrie.
It does. I'm missing her. She's
Where
not
is
here.
she? What's she
She's
doing?
doing a face-to-face demonstration. She's doing a spiritualist service at Salford Religious Centre. She's actually on her way back, and she'll be back home telling me all about it in about 30 minutes' time.
Oh, will you give her a big hug from us? Well, ladies and gentlemen watching, if you just happen to catch us, we just finished our beautiful Sunday gathering. It's November 28th. And Phil and I just thought we'd come on, invite you to a couple of things, but also the holiday time is getting close. And I know for many parts of the world, the days are shorter, it gets dark earlier, we're missing our loved ones. And I just thought we would have a little chat. We've got a great event coming up, open for all, anyone, beginner or advanced student, called your Turkey and Tinsel Christmas Extravaganza. So we want to find out what that is on December 11th. But hi to you, Phil.
Hello, Sandra. I'm very well. And how are you?
I'm very well. I'm very happy. I tell you what, our Sunday gatherings are something else. I don't care if I'm in a terrible mood. I feel like the top of the world, so excited, ready to take on life when we're done with each one.
Well, to think that we've done 88 weeks now, that's 616 days, and my calculation's right. It's phenomenal. From the moment the idea was born between you and Darren to actually putting it online, it's fantastic. It really, really is. So how it's helped so many people and even helped us as well, because it's kept us going, kept us working, kept us doing what we love to do, which is helping inspire other people.
Yeah.
Really is.
It sure is. We didn't know what we were doing, and here we are. And for those of you, if you don't know what our Sunday gathering is, it's our version of a spiritual Sunday service, but it's so much fun. And yeah, we've got an opening and closing prayer, there's a reading, there's music videos, there's an address. And what makes us different from most services, I think, online is that we believe in the afterlife and living life powerfully. So there's a medium demonstration within each and every one. They're held on Zoom. You get to participate. Your loved ones might come through, and they're just a pure joy, and 100% free. And if you're interested in signing up or seeing a replay, if you go to wedon'tdie.com and click on Sunday Gatherings, the link at the top of the page, the Sunday Gatherings, you can either come join us live for our next one, or you can watch a replay and get a massive blast of inspiration. So, Phil, as we are going into the holiday season now, meaning Christmas and New Year's, and I know people are celebrating Hanukkah and others, it can be a tough time because our loved ones may not be physically with us. And although we talk about the afterlife being real, I thought, do you have some words of wisdom, advice, just things we can think about getting through the holiday season?
Yes, as you said, can be a tough time. It can be a lonely affair, and if you've lost loved ones or you're not in touch with family, because we're going through this thing that's called pandemic, we need to reach out and we need to be part of a community. Just speaking to somebody daily really helps us. But knowing that our loved ones are watching over us, that want to let us know they're around, they want us to live life to the absolute full, to be inspired and to be the best people we can be. So it really is looking at what we can do to help ourselves by reaching out to people, like I said, but also joining some kind of community. I mean, here, what we do, we've got lots of things going on, and myself and Kerry are planning to do 2 Christmas specials. One is it's a free event which anybody can come in and be part of, which is a real get together and a space where anyone can come in and be part of what we've grown as a community and family now, and just generally talk. There's no agenda, there's nothing else, there's no sales. It really is about community, having a time to talk and engage. And for some of these people, they just don't get to see anybody else because they're living in remote places. So we've got the Christmas special that we're doing, which again is free, which is about people coming together. Even on Christmas Day, I think it's going to be. Then we've got the Hogmanay special. For those that don't know what Hogmanay is, it's the New Year's Eve celebration where we get together. We might have a drink or two, only of water or tea, but you can bring your spirits along if you want. But again, it's just an event to socialize and talk about what's going on in your world, how things are, maybe a little bit of mediumship talk in there if you so wish, but it really is a general well-being and get together. So joining a community, being part of something that with no agenda, that it's just similar people to ourselves, just talking and chatting, coming together, can be a real lifeline and help us mentally get through and lift our souls and inspire. And it's where friends are made. I mean, Sandra, we've got people from all over the world. That's what stimulated the Sunday gathering today around the world in 88 Zooms. We've got people from all over that are now become friends and best buddies, and they're talking through Zoom daily. They're in the classes together, sharing experiences. So it really is no excuse. We can reach out, we can be part of things. There are things out there that we can be part of, and just, you don't have to be alone. So that's probably my advice to everybody, is just jump online, join us, and just have a bit of fun. As you said before, it's all about fun.
It is. And how will people find out about these events?
They can go to our website, which is www.thespiritandsoulfoundation.co.uk. They can go to the Home of Mediumship. They can go to We Don't Die listeners group as well, and many others, and your page as well, Sandra. Everything's on there. You can post, you can say hello, you can say where you're from and join us, and just watch everybody just become friends. It's fantastic.
Oh, that's so great. And if you don't see it there right now, I'll make sure we get it up there real fast. Yeah, and for me, I have done so much study about grief. And when the pandemic first hit, Phil, I mean, my life got turned upside down like many people's did, but I just felt like I was on this emotional roller coaster, and I didn't put two and two together right away, but I started really looking at how I was feeling. And I'm realizing this is just all signs of grief. When life does not go the way we expect it to go, and sometimes it really kicks in. And I know the holidays, I know there's people who have passed. Yes, I know families aren't together. True. I know some family members aren't speaking to one another. I know of people that are older in age and really thought by this age, their families would be together and they'd be watching the grandchildren play, and none of that is the case. So life can be very, very tough. And, we do have other opportunities, but, a gift that I have for anybody who's interested is a free copy of my book or my audiobook, which is We Don't Die, A Skeptic's Discovery of Life After Death. And I think it's important to know that some of the feelings that you may be feeling are part of that process. They are like almost automated. So we may not be able to turn them right off, but there are things that we can do to get through it, to be compassionate with ourselves, to understand, to brighten our day. And plus, any bit that we can celebrate and share some magic and miracles with you guys, we're going to continue to do that. So if you'd like a copy of that, go to wedon'tdie.com. At the very bottom, you can join my email list if you should choose to. It says you can read a few chapters of my book, but the secret is it's the whole book. And then if you go to the store page, you can find the audiobook there if you'd rather listen, and just use coupon code FREE, FREE, and be my guest. And also, our loved ones are very much alive. It's hard. When my dad passed, as much as I believed in the afterlife, oh my God, I wanted to have him around physically. So it is tough, but if you can find a picture of your loved one, healthy, well, and keep them with you at the holiday table or nearby, keep the communication going on. And they speak to us through our imagination, sometimes in our dreams. Those messages that feel loving, that's them. The scary stuff, the negative stuff, that's all our imagination and subconscious and that sort of thing. But your loved ones are very, very real, and they're still around. And one of the things that I love that Carrie and Phil teach is how to tap into our own abilities. So let's talk about Turkey and Tinsel. That is quite a mouthful, that name. Turkey and Tinsel Christmas Extravaganza.
Yes, and turkey's
December
usually a
11th.
dry mouthful, isn't it, as well? So there we go. But yes, Turkey and Tinsel, it's a course we've run for many, many years. It's something we believe in because it is about mediumship, believe it or not. The usual teachings, all the process that we usually do, the breakout rooms, the formal training. But Turkey and Tinsel's a little bit different because in the breaks, we have a lot of fun. And there's little prizes that we can win through different variations of raffles, and there's some really huge giveaways in there as well. I think in total it's about £1,000 worth. It really is, and it's a fun way. It's not just a normal raffle. We're not giving any secrets away, but it's a really fun way to do it, and nobody knows who's got the winning raffle ticket or the winning ticket. So it's nice to see people's faces when they realise they've won, and when we announce it at the end. But yeah, again, it's through the formal training as well with the mediumship and the psychic abilities. So we'll be looking at the private readings, we'll be looking at the demonstrating style, the clairvoyance, the clairsentience, all the processes, but keeping it natural, as mental medium should be, natural faculty of the mind and different elements of the consciousness. So again, it's a course on its own. It stands out from every other one because of the break times, the fun we have. So the break times are a little bit extended, more than normal.
Ooh, so if I was a beginner, I'd be
Yes,
safe and comfortable there, right?
absolutely, yes,
There's
absolutely,
advanced
yes.
students as well.
Even though there's advanced students, there's the formality is relaxed. We go through the normal training. Nobody's like, as you know, we have the motto, one for all and all for one. We leave nobody behind. We talk through it, we explain it, we demonstrate it. So you can see it, you can hear it, and it's all there for you. So anyone that's new or a beginner is more than welcome. With the advanced people, we can actually, because there's two of us and the breakout rooms, we can push you in other exercises as well, so that there's no worries for any level. What we've done over the COVID period is we've built a family of people, a community, and you can reach out to any of them. They all support each other. As you've seen on the gathering tonight, we've got two of them that are coming through. There's many more that we want to come on, and when they're ready, they will be there as well. So it's about growing our own. It's about nurturing people. It's not just mediumship. We want to nurture you guys. We want you to learn. And I'm going to use some of your terminologies that you used, that you block maybe, you're not moving forward. These are things we want to take away. And look at self and personally develop, because we can't grow our mediumship unless we grow ourselves. And it's the understanding of who we are, and naturally our mediumship or psychic ability is a byproduct of who we are. So as long as we're nurturing both, then we're going to use a term where we spiritualize, where it's all about the greater good. It's all about the creative force of life, and it's bringing that ability out to where it's meant to be. And there's many different types of mediums out there and abilities out there. We don't want to clone robots. So everybody's welcome. We're very open-minded to things. We do teach strictly. I've got to say that bit. I have to be honest. We do that bit. But again, we have a little bit of fun in it, because again, it keeps us. We don't play silly games, but we have a little bit of fun. But the Turkey and Tinsel, we do have a lot more fun in the breaks. That's all I'll say.
Well, you're not strict, but you believe and you know your methodology works.
Yes.
And I
Yes.
think it's important. Integrity is the foundation of absolutely everything in our life. I do believe. So you guys have it. Well, Phil, I love being with you. Miss Carrie, but I know I'll see her tomorrow. This is what
Yes.
we do. We are closer, I think, now than we've ever been, even though we are 3,000 miles apart and we haven't seen each other in about 2 years in person. Ah,
I know.
but just like with the spirit world, they're around, even though they're not with us physically, they still exist. Yeah, absolutely. So you can find out about what we've got going on at both of our websites. So you can go to we-don't-die.com, click on the store or the calendar, and you can go to the Spirit and Soul Foundation.co.uk. But come with us, because it's like a vacation. Once you sign up and you buy your airline tickets, it's like everything is like leading up to that. So I think the same thing holds true with Turkey and Tinsel. Christmas extravaganza. There's a mouthful. I love that. But really, truly, I know firsthand, as does Phil, how difficult times can be, and especially if we don't have a loved one who's walking this earth anymore. And it's so important to do things to be with people, to stay positive. Learning is always good, but to be in a course with Phil and Carrie, it's like tapping into the miraculous. I know it's not a miracle. I know it's reality, that the afterlife is real and soul to soul communication is very real. But it feels like a miracle. It feels very special. It feels like Christmas magic. So, any closing words for you, Phil?
Yes, actually, you were talking about grief before, and I'm going to stress I'm not a grief expert. I am a medium, and I don't know all the answers to grief, and mediums are not different in any way. We still suffer grief. Just want to quash that myth that's out there. But loss, it can be of anything, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a job, whether it's just life circumstances, whether it's a home, not just losing a loved one. Loss hits us in so many different ways, and grief can hit us in so many individual ways that we can't stick a label on it and say that that's what grief is. But come and join the community, come and be part of the family. Know that you'll have supportive people around you. Know that you'll have people that are going through similar things to yourself. We have a very diverse community from all over the world. So come and join, make new friends, and come and make those right choices that will improve choices in life. So that's what I just want to say and leave you all with.
Oh, thank you so much. And if you're somebody who doesn't want to talk to somebody else, you may be interested in something else Phil and Carrie do on Tuesdays. It's a course called The Way to Your Spirit. And even though it's already in progress, you can do the whole thing by video course and just be there and really be in the arms of two great tutors and your soul. And yeah, I think that's it. We're going to let the nice people go. Normally we're on forever, but we just wanted to come in and give a little infomercial about what's coming up and a little bit of love to you. You're a very valuable human being. Even if we haven't met yet, you're great. You're one of a kind and you are loved. So come check us out. Come visit us. WeDon'tDie.com. Lots of good things happening.
Absolutely.